Good evening. Welcome to another episode of my podcast, Fitlike. I'm joined by Martin Stephen. Fitlike, Martin.
I'm no bad, Will, if you like yourself.
Have a fine. Thanks a lot for coming on. Now,
Oh, no
Martin, for a
bother
few
at
folk that maybe didn't ken your handsome features, can you give us a description of who Martin Stephen is for folk?
Oh, hard question, that. Hard question. I didn't think there's much to me, to be honest. A lot of folk will probably ken me for the doors or on the buses or something like that going about the town. The Wi-Fi says it's an absolute nightmare going into like Tesco's and stuff because I bump into somebody again with the likes of. I know, not much to me at all.
Funny, my wife says the very same. I can never get doing the road for some reason. But we'll drag you back a few years. I see you started out life as a paperboy. That's a dying art.
Sure. Again, I think I was about 10 year old. I was still in, I must have been primary 6, primary 7 when I started that. I didn't think my mum and dad were too keen, if I mind right. So it was actually in McCall's for a chicken place is that Kibani Chicken is.
Yeah, right in the corner.
Right in the corner. So I went in there myself and I got a wee jobby, £6 a week.
Entrepreneur at its best, eh?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I mind that because when I was still at school, I did a lot of cross country, and when I was younger.
Okay.
Believe it or not. But I'd been doing it Kirkcaldy for the Scottish schools, and I just so happened to win that race. I was getting interviewed afterwards, and my dad was doing most of the speaking, as you could imagine. And he goes, "Oh, he was up at 5 o'clock this morning. I was doing his paper round." And then afterwards, he's like, "Oh, Martin, I'm sorry." I said, "Why?" And he goes, "You're not meant to have a job at your age. You're too young." So he thought he'd drop man it.
You probably got now. It'd be a different story nowadays, though. Eh?
Oh, totally different story these days, aye.
So getting up at that time in the morning, Martin, did that kind of set you up in life for making sure you was an early riser?
I think so, aye. I'll be honest, not so much these days. But I like it being up early, getting on and go and stuff like that. And then when I did start full-time work, it helped with that as well because most of my jobs were early morning starts.
So people to give you the love of cross-country running.
That kind of happened by accident, to be honest. I was a football man. I loved my football. Love playing in goals especially. But one of my mates and his sisters had joined the running club, and he was going along one night. So I went down and got myself going. And Sandy Wisely, is that everybody probably knows Dr. Wisely? He was the head coach at the time.
Okay.
And he seen some, and man, I kind of just stuck at it, and I ended up being pretty decent at it. So I just carried on.
You must have been if you could have won down to Kirkcaldy to enter and win a race.
Aye, well, I suppose so. I was actually 2 times primary school champion. I was the second person in the history to do it. First bloke. I think the previous year it had been done by a quine, so.
Okay.
Doing that. High jump, believe it or not. Me being such a tall lad, I managed to win a Scottish championship at the Army Cadets and another Scottish cross country championship with the Boys Brigade.
Very good.
And umpteen Northeast League champions over the years, so. I fair enjoyed it. I actually mind being interviewed by the Green Final once. I think I was only about 12 or 13 at the time. And they says, "What's your ambitions?" And I says, "Oh, definitely have Olympics." And then they went, no, we mean for next season.
The Green Final, that's a blast for the past, eh?
Oh, again, aye.
The night getting the results long before internet was in a go.
Oh, again, I mind being sent over to the Buchan Road shop, by my father.
Oh,
just to back a six again, pick it up for him. Good.
It was a great Reedy Green final. So I
Oh,
target this
definitely.
cross country and your explain about your time. So did that pit paid your football career?
Oh, definitely, aye, definitely. To be honest, the football never really got started. I was in the boys club, started off in that. But like I said, once the running came in, it was one or the other, and it was training twice a week with the running club itself. My old man, if he hadn't pushed me, I would have sat on my backside and done nothing. But he'd me out a 2 or 3 nights extra, running over the bents and all that kind of stuff. And I can mind running up the back of Tiger Hill in a coolie and just getting sun blasted in my face. And I'm thinking, 15 there for my playing it.
But that day, your Cody made it all worthwhile.
Oh, it made it all worthwhile, absolutely. Like I say, my old man had a lot of influence in keeping me motivated, definitely for athletics. Like, and same with Sandy Wisely as well. In fact, one of the stories of mine was my dad was in to see Sandy for something for himself, obviously.
Aye.
So my old man, he sat doing and straight away Sandy was like, "Now, this is what Martin's got to do this bit of the race. He's got to slow down here." My dad's like, "No, here to care for it. He's got to do."
If anybody can Sandy, I just Sandy, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. He was a character and a half. He this habit. He wouldn't he was market aware that he was at a race, and especially cross country, he'd be hiding in the woods somewhere, and then you'd just get a, "Come on, Mark, and do it," and you're like, flapping it, and you just went.
So you were never sure if he was going to turn up.
Oh, you were never sure. You were never sure.
Now, you were also telling me you had aspirations to be a PE teacher. Is this
I
just
did, aye.
school, or was this after you left school for college or something?
Yeah, it was during school. Like, obviously, I liked all my sports and all, and it doesn't matter if it was boxing, football, and then you name it, I liked it. So I did want to be, but unfortunately, I wasn't very academic back then. So I'd kind of let me doing a lot. The physical side of it was fine, but the academic side was not just 100% like so.
But nobody's academic though, Martin.
Well, this is it. You can yourself. You find a subject you're interested in, and you will pick it up and just back in. I didn't care. I could never pick stuff up, so obviously wasn't interested in me very much.
So if you didn't get down to the PE route, fit route did you gang doing when you left the school?
I had 2 or 3 jobs to start with. Well, after school, I went to college, do the sports coaching courses there to see if that would kind of get me in the back door as such. But again, it was a lot more academic than I realised. There's a lot of biology and stuff like that, and PE. A lot of folk think PE teacher, it's a fine, easy job. It's actually one of the hardest studies to get into. So no, so the 2 or 3 jobs after that, I was a labourer at fish factories, as probably a lot of folk were back then, and ended up labouring for a company they were up for Yorkshire. You'll mind the sewage tanks and all outside St Haven. So I was labouring, helping them get built and all like that. So, but then it was one day doing the hutty, the all hutty now. Ian Smith was at the bar and started using a water lemon. Well, my mum's cousin Alan owns Watermill, and so I kind of a little bit interested in the bus driving. So Ian was really, really helpful in getting me going with that. In fact, he teed me out from my first lesson in the bus.
Okay.
And well, just a duck to water. Like, I love the bus driving. Like,
so if it was so good about the driving on the buses now, was it out and about in different places, meeting new folk, or a combination of them all?
A combination of them all, especially with private hire coaching. You were never in the same place every day, Ken. And like you're saying, different folk and all that kind of stuff. And you were seeing bits of the country that you never could existed, some of the places, Ken. So it was really rare. Like, I did enjoy that.
You must have had some laughs when that hour a year. It's a craziest trip you
Oh.
can mind one. But before you tell me, Martin, mine is a family show.
Oh man,
Must have some
oh
laughs
well,
in the years.
well, I hate to tell a story about your good pal Frank.
Frank,
So, oh, Frank good alive,
oh,
tell you
right
this.
here, I see.
Broch was playing Kirkcudbright
Mm-hmm.
a year. So me and Ian, Tina Boss, doing. So I drove. I was running about Moffat or someone we were biding overnight,
Mm-hmm.
and so you'd Peter Bruce, you'd Finlay, you'd Frank, and two or three others. So I wasn't driving first in the morning because I needed to save my driving hours.
Okay.
So we are gallivanting down to the nearest bar, and needless to say, we made a good job of it. But I couldn't for the love of life figure out how I was getting drunker and drunker,
Mm-hmm.
and we were all drinking the same drinks.
Mm-hmm.
And then it finally turned out that Frank wasn't really into drinking whiskey at the
Oh,
time, and or it like it his limit anyway. So he'd been pouring his into mine the hell night. So I didn't mind much about got in my bed, but I do mind about 7 o'clock in the morning getting a chat for Ian asking for the keys for the bus because the team was a lot of going to the local park to hear a kick about.
I'll expect the Frank about that on Saturday.
He'll laugh a lot.
Well, we're going to want to work on Saturday, so we're at 7:30 in the morning, so it's a fair trip. So
Oh,
plenty of time to hear news with him.
that's a shame, that.
Now, be honest here. Have you ever gone away and
Okay.
left somebody in the car park or still in the hotel?
Aye. It actually happens more often than you think.
Uh-huh.
I was doing it on an Oasis concert doing at Hampden,
Mm-hmm.
and the majority of the bus had came on, but back then it was when you used to park across the road in your little field.
Mm-hmm.
So I was kind of first in, and it was about an hour and a half, and the cars and buses and all were still trying to get out of here. But I'd been made aware we were missing one person.
Okay.
In fact, I was two that day. One wanted a better view and decided to climb, the stands, and he fell and landed on both of his hands and broke both wrists.
Ouch.
So the paramedics there, the boy said he refused to get into hospital in Glasgow. So they kind of pleaded with me, please drop this guy off at A&E in Aberdeen when you get off the road. So that's what I did with him. But the other lad, Abdi'd been out looking for him and the concert had been out for about 2 hours. And I was like, nah, I can't wait any longer, so we'll let it go. So we did. We left it. I'm pretty sure I heard about a week later he was found in a bush just outside the police station at Longfair, Hampden.
So you're not going to say shame and name him here. Just keep it secret.
Keep it secret.
But he's a real Kent loon, is he?
He would be real. I probably hadn't seen him for about he got to 15 years, so I don't even care if he's still in the doing, but
We'll spare his embarrassment.
aye, absolutely.
So you're saying it's happened more than once. So has there been anything really disastrous happen because you've left somebody?
I suppose so. I'd been on a tour for Whites actually, driving through Watermill, but doing a Whites tour. I was up at the Black Isle and was stopped in by Inverness. So all the passengers got out about for a wee while, and then I mind getting a phone call that one of my passengers had fell. So she ended up getting taken to Regmore. So that was the end of her trip out for the day. Like so,
Yeah, fine to it. So
no, fine.
No, so I guess you've just always got to expect the unexpected in that type of job.
Aye, pretty much. Aye, obviously we'd hang on as long as we possibly can, but we often be in the taco. It's a nightmare. It wasn't so bad back in because you'd eat the paper tacos. You could just throw the windows of frisbee.
The same ones I used to use when I was driving, and they were easily manipulated.
Yes, exactly. Yes, you give. I'm speaking about.
So you were a Kinnaird, you work at Kinnaird Radio, and
I did.
how did you? How did this come about?
So I actually came about. I'm not sure if you mind Dave Barnett. He was a French teacher at Academy.
I do.
And you mind him, aye?
Aye.
Aye. So he was on it, and I mind badgering him every day I was in his class. Going, how'd you get on this? How'd you get in this? But it was actually my pal, Susan. You had her father on a few weeks ago, actually, John Anderson. She'd been asked to come on. She'd won a competition previously to go on and kind of play a few songs. So a week or so later, they were stuck for somebody. So they asked her, and she goes, "I ain't bother, but only if I can take my Paul Martin." So that's how we two was got onto it. So I vaguely mind it. It was very robotic. I spoke like this the whole hour that I was on.
I suppose I could understand you.
Well, I was only, I was 16 when I first had a shot at that, but I did realise, because I did it up until my early 30s. I'm trying to mind, it was 2017, Kinnaird finished all together, and it was a couple of years before that. I was probably last on, but I'd been on a few years, but what I realised was I can't hear a script in front of me. If I hear a script in front of me, I read it very much like this the whole way through. So I just had to hit. So I had to hear little scribbles of notes and then just off the cuff and hope for the best. And I like a lot of the listeners, again, they were surprised to come out of my move as I was, because I wasn't thinking about it.
The thing is, I do this just off the cuff. I just interact with my guests, right? And if you mark mistake, it just lets folks see that, well, it's real life, it's live, and that's just what happens.
Absolutely, absolutely. Ken, many a time I was on air and I'd trip over my own tongue, and Ken, you just got to make a joke about it, just carry on.
Exactly. So, were you allowed to play your own kind of music, or was it requests for folk you played mostly? How did it work?
It was a bit of both. Ken, being a community-based, Ken, you can feel like it broke can sometimes get behind things, and they sometimes can't. Things like that. We did hear regular listeners, Ken. I believe G&A's was I on the night shift at G&A's anyway, because it were good old Paul Russell McBride, Ken, gave me jip now and again for some of the rubbish I would play. Ken. But no, it was pretty much my own stuff. But I love a wide range of music. Ken, I like for country wrapped up to heavy metal. Ken, there's nothing that gets really past my music wise.
So, regardless if it requests come in, you kind of covered the range of music anyway.
Aye. Again, modern technology, you had a computer there, you could either fire up YouTube and play it through that, or you could find it in your own laptop and get a copy again. If you didn't hate on a CD, we again, but I'd twag great muckle CD cases that pretty much covered our genres, pretty much.
Now, did you ever get carried away singing a song and the viewers hear you?
I'm pretty sure we had a segment at the time that we did a karaoke. And I definitely been caught on singing a few times, especially if you weren't at the controls. Like Susan would just slide up a fader, and you just see the red light coming on air. You're
time to be quiet.
Time to be quiet. Definitely.
So was that in the Tommy Walker Hospital? Was that the place it was at?
Well, in there in the inner end, we actually started off in the tower in Dalrymple Hall.
Oh, aye, okay.
So that was I was glad in one sense, but then other, because up in the Dalrymple Hall it was great. You got a good view, room and everything, and you could see everybody going up and doing the flaggy and stuff like that. but it was an awful hump for all that series.
Oh, it's a fair Yorkshire bear, wasn't it?
Oh, aye, it's a fair trek, like.
Now, you did that for a file. Was that only
Aye.
a particular song it was requesting me and others that you can think of offhand?
Goodness, no, I can't think of that offhand,
Mm-hmm.
to be honest. We did have one regular listener. It would either be something along the likes of Westlife or Take That, you like it, that kind of thing. And so, yeah, you had to have one of them at hand.
Ah, well, it takes our kind, I suppose, eh?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
And you had, did you do it a certain night of the week or was it different nights?
It was different nights. Goodness, I did a show. I did a few shows. I did one myself on a Sunday night,
Mm-hmm.
and then I did one on a Monday night, and then a Tuesday. Last show I did was Monday night Sound Clash with my mate Grant. Sound Clash being he rips my music all the time. He doesn't like my music, so we play one of each back and forth. It really worked the format. It was good. And we originally on a Tuesday night because we wanted to cut see you next Tuesday.
Okay.
But they just said no. Then I came why.
I wonder. Was you involved in the Brock Football Club used to have Friday night slot?
No, I wasn't involved with that so much. No, I think that was more doing to Brian Toppin.
Ah, right.
Um,
Okay.
although I did cover noon again for him, and Dave Henderson and Kenny
Nice.
on a few times.
Right.
Ken, aye, spin it
Yeah.
again. So aye, so I did do that a few times. Ken, just you covered when you could.
Mm-hmm.
Ken, I'll be kind of walk back and forth. Um, we did that. We didn't like to leave D there, Ken, as such, Ken, because we're only on for 7 o'clock till 11 o'clock at night.
Aye.
So you tried to fill up the slots as much as you could, and umpteen times I was in there, Ken, just filling in.
And thoroughly enjoying it.
Oh, absolutely, aye, absolutely. I must admit, I do miss that in like.
I'm fairly did. So, yeah, I've seen you on their Facebook strumming away the guitar. Fits your talents go as far as the guitar playing? Are you self-taught or did you get lessons? How did that work out?
Self-taught. It's about 20 odd year ago. I walked into Argos, picked up an all acoustic, well, not an all acoustic, but an acoustic guitar for about 20 odd quid.
Mm-hmm.
Nip it through to Yules and got a couple of bookies and basics and just plodded away for air. So,
Okay.
I play because I like it. I'm no good. I can play a tune and stuff like that, but I just play it for my own enjoyment.
So you're not against standing for Bundy some night if he hits the cry off.
Absolutely no. I would just ruin Bundy altogether. Ken. No, I couldn't do that to such a fine load.
So if somebody says, right, go and pick up a guitar, play him a tune, who would you go for? Have you a go-to tune?
Oh goodness, I think it's whatever I'm playing at the time. Ken, like I Ken, like Ken, like your interest in your music changes all the time. So one minute I'll be playing the Eagles, the next I'll be playing something it's in the current charts and new. Ken, it just depends if it tickles my fancy at the time. But it's a bit of Hotel California. Ken, all our stuff.
Can I
Ken,
grab
you get a
that?
good exactly. You get a good strum. Ken, it's fine.
Class tune. So you've done a lot. So you're a bus driver. You've been a cross-country runner. You've been a DJ.
Aye.
And you're also a moonlight prowler, a sister. Now,
Aye.
So how did that
Absolutely. Aye.
That's a huge.
What I think it happened because it used to be the Brock football team that organised the marshals at the very beginning, if I mind right, and then junior arts kind of were involved as well. A lot of the founding members were for junior arts as well. So I just got involved. I can team a little bit to help out, Ken.
It was a massive event that first year, wasn't it?
Oh, it was crazy, just mental. Kind of, I was folk for all over the world coming to join in that. I'm pretty sure there was a couple for America and stuff like that. Ken. It was just
amazing, eh?
phenomenal. Oh, absolutely.
And did the organisers ken it would be that much folk, or were they caught by surprise with the amount of folk that turned up?
I'm not too sure, to be honest. Other than the marshalling, I didn't have much involvement, but I didn't. I would be surprised if they thought it was going to be that big, to be honest, because like I said earlier on, kind of Broch can be a bit of hit or a miss when it comes to events being put on, Ken. And that was a massive hit, and it was for years, Ken. So it only ever shone a good light in the tune, which was another great thing.
My overriding memory is Basher up on top of the trailer with his pinks.
And unfortunately, you cannot unsee it. Once that's seen, you cannot unsee it.
I think it's fair play for Dean it, but it really was a poignant moment for that, if that makes sense to you.
Oh, absolutely. Good. He was just made for that kind of thing.
Oh, just exactly. No, speaking with Basher leads me perfectly on now to your junior arts.
Oh, okay.
So you've been quite a diverse career so far, but now you're on a slightly different direction being the junior arts. How did that come about?
That actually came about one of the lads that was in the radio. He was involved with the junior arts, and we were quite chummy, and he'd asked me if I'd come along and help out backstage. So I jumped at a chance because I think I would be 13 or 14. I auditioned for was it the a show escapes my new, but I applied. I auditioned for a show and I never got in, but I was still interested. So I thought, oh, this is good. I'll get involved. And so, so it kind of started there. Backstage for years. I never did much with the scenery building as such. I'm more a destruction man than a build it and fix it boy. And so, no, it was mostly shifting the scenery once it was on stage and all that kind of stuff. So I then eventually, must have been about just over 17 years ago now, a show was getting put on a Slicer Saturday night.
Okay.
And they were struggling for guys basically at the time, and so they said, go and audition. I'm like, nah, we heard you singing and dancing about the side of the wings, and I'm like, I'll give it a go. And I got a part. In fact, I was the main male in that line. It was a really good show, actually. A group of 16-year-olds growing up in the 60s. So you had a lot of your Beatles and that kind of Stranglers kind of music, but reworded along with the tune, Ken. So it was rare. Although I do.
No, sorry, carry on.
Oh no. It was a bit risque, to be honest. And one of my solos was actually a song called P.E. And my grandma said, "Can I love the show?" But she wasn't a fan of my solo because PE actually stood for premature ejaculation, and I had to sing a solo about this.
I thought you were going to say your granny says you like the show, but you were amazing with your bit. But
no.
So that kind of whetted appetite. And what was your next involvement after that?
Next involvement after that, I think it would probably been a pantomime.
Okay.
I want to say it was Beauty and the Beast. I played a very apt character, Fat French Frank.
Listen, a few whiskies in the back of your neck.
Oh, good. Tell me about it. Friday night with a French accent. But I really got me into the swing of things. So I did a 2 or 3 pantos and a 2 or 3 of the summer shows. But my last involvement was just over a year ago, I did Colander Girls.
Mm-hmm.
So that was kind of my last involvement with the junior arts. For now anyway, at least.
Mm-hmm.
I had no plans to get back on the stage anytime soon. The stepdaughter, she's very much into it just now, and she's
Okay.
actually in the pantomime. She's got rehearsals for that, so I think it's time for me to take a step back and let a youngins there go.
And do you pass on all your wisdom to your stepdaughter? Is it how we do that? Is it how we do that?
Goodness, I would if she listened. Ken, just a typical Ken, coming up for a teenager, she doesn't listen. But to be fair, she is a naturally good singer, especially. But I do try and can help her out with little thingies. Ken, I'm not the best at singing, but I can if it's meant to be Dean, so I can get a little pointer here and there and stuff like that. Ken.
So will you be like Granny was with you when you did urine? What's your stepdaughter's name?
Daisy.
It'll be Daisy.
Daisy, aye.
It's never very good. You should have done a wee bit better than that.
Goodness, I didn't think I'm brave enough, to be honest. If you've probably seen her going about to school, or if you did have the chance to meet her, Ken, no, she's strong at it.
So you give me a grief, no worth the hassle, is it?
No, it's no worth it. No worth it at all.
So the bit I'd like to see your very first, you've done all your rehearsals, your first time ready for the show, in about 2 minutes' time, it's your turn to go and I've got to get it right. If it's going through your head, or how's the stomach with this last bit before you go in?
Honestly, well, I'll get for a prime example, Slice of Saturday Night, first ever show I'd ever been on stage for. I think there was about 6 of us lined up behind the main curtain, and I just mind turning to Sarah Carroll if I was next to me. Now, she'd been in shows umpteen times, and I just turned out and I goes, "What the hell am I doing here?" And goodness, it's something, every show a day, it's the same every single night. Whether back in the day when the Pantos were 2 shows a night, even then, when that curtain was closed for opening, I'd be sweating, I'd be shocking. But as soon as that curtain opened and got the first bit out, it's fine. No bother at all.
The training kicked in.
But always nervous, always nervous. And I always say, if you're not nervous, it can be a bad thing, because it means you get a wee bit complacent, and that's when things can go wrong. Because, like being on stage with Bosch and like Craig Roger and all that, like a lot of the times they do stuff off the cuff.
Aye.
And you're not expecting it. So you've got to be concentrating and thinking ahead, oh my God, but aye. Good fun.
Good. Now, you've also got yourself into a bit of security, I see, to fit that. How did you get involved?
Well, I've been in security for the last 20 odd years now. So, started off working for Mark Forsyth unit ship, and I worked for him for years, and it was actually back in the day when they first needed security at the Highland League. I was approached to kind of put together a little team. So I think I'm pretty sure I started off just working myself.
Okay.
Then you needed a 2 or 3 kind of thing like that. But at the time, I'd kind of let my badge lapse a good few years back, and so I'd kind of got out of touch with it and just left it to others. But in recent years, I've kind of been brought back in. Like I say, Ken Frank and Abdi in the committee and all that in Finlay and for TV again. So it was finally asked my back and kind of assist, especially with the bigger games. Ken, it's really fine. It's fine seeing it tune turning out as well, Ken, for that kind of stuff. So aye, 20 odd years I've been doing this.
So talking to fit back, there's not just too much hassle for you, like I say, ripping into bells, either. Bits and pieces.
No, just bits and pieces. Ken, it's depending on the stance on the day. Ken, like if the gate's allowed to be open at half time and stuff like that, that can be a bit of a re-wreck. But no, kind of most folk they're there to enjoy the game. The ones that have gotten themselves a wee bit too drunk tend to kind of take themselves out of the equation, Ken. So no, it's luckily enough, touch wood, there's never been nothing major happen yet.
That's good. Well, we had a game, I don't want to mention far, but the team we were playing last year travelled for an awful long way to come up and play us. And I think you lads had to escort a poor young lad out after about 3 or 4 minutes of the game.
Oh, that's right. Aye. He was a bit worse for wear, aye.
Because he was at my door before he came out to your gate.
Aye.
And I was wondering, I said, I wonder who this boy will get on. And then he listened.
Aye, he didn't last very long.
Thankfully, it just the odd occasion, folk are there to enjoy themselves. It makes your life.
Aye. Absolutely. I think because you're and it's a smart ground for a start, obviously at the bigger games. And you're all together, you're not separated the same, and there's youngins, proper youngins there. So I think folk do screw the heat a little bit again.
Aye. Well, young man, we could sit here and yap hours a night. Because I mean, I've not even got thinking about the Coast Guard yet, but we're not going to have time to do
it.
I've just thank you for coming on, and it just shows you the amount of different things you do that folk didn't ken if they didn't really ken you, if that makes sense.
Well, that makes a lot of sense, aye.
So you have an awful lot of swings there, Bo, pal. And some of this next bus trip, we're going to stop the bus and entertain us with a tunie before we get to the match. How was that?
I wouldn't flip that on you. No.
Right. Marat, thank you very much, Paul. Hello, thank you for watching my podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned, there'll be plenty more good episodes to come. If you would like to join me on the podcast or nominate somebody who would like to see on the podcast, get in touch. You can get me on social media, you can get me on YouTube, you can phone me. My phone number's across the screen. It is 07904 756 332. I would also like if you could subscribe to my channel. That'll help the channel grow. And smash the bell. If you hit the bell, that'll give you notifications every time an episode's uploaded. So as I say, if you want to join me on the podcast, feel free to get in touch. I look forward to speaking to you, and hope you'll keep watching the podcast. There will be loads more good guests to come. Thank you very much. Fitlike.